stealth hit is so satisfying. Slinking in the shadows, outwitting dummies, just takes the cake for me.
And here are the top 5 bastards that do it well. At number 5 is an Italian assassin.
Ezio Firenze from Assassin's Creed showed how old-school killing should be done. His ability to climb and run on the rooftops is unrivaled in any game. It is also cool to watch him disappear in a crowd, but murder is his calling card, and that's what he does best. He'll drop by for the kill and poof, he melts with the masses. So sweet.
We got a sneaky little thief at number 4. If you happen to live in a steampunk metropolis and want something stolen, no one does it better than Garrett, the title character in the Thief series. Using some nifty tools, Garrett easily blends with the shadows. Using his trusty blackjack club, he can knock guards out with a swing from behind, and his target always ends up in his pocket. He is very sneaky.
An agent on the loose hits number 3.
When Sam Fisher first appeared in Splinter Cell, his trusty night vision goggles became iconic in gaming history. An expert in Krav Maga, this ex-government agent is currently trying to bring down his daughter's killer. With his pistol and knife, no enemy is safe. Tom Clancy sure did his job in creating this guy.
Here's an old super spy at number 2. When it comes to taking down a Metal Gear, there's only one guy you can call, and that's Solid Snake. His Octomo tech suit allows him to easily blend with the surroundings, but if all else fails, he can just as easily use a cardboard box. Anybody that fools enemies with a box is truly skilled. Now that is a stealthy bastard.
And at number 1 is a super detective.
Even if Arkham Asylum just came out, Batman is definitely the stealthiest of them all. Trained by all kinds of martial artists, Bruce Wayne as the Bat can turn anybody's ass into grass. All his cool gadgets are unrivaled and nobody is feared more. This dude is so stealthy that villains do not hear him when he uses that noisy grappling gun. You can't train that skill. Hey, he's Batman.
We are all about stealth today, and who better to feature on Max Gaming than the hero that strikes in the night, the bane of all villains. He is
Not Darkwing Duck, we're talking about the Batman. Released last year, Batman Arkham Asylum showed how awesome a Dark Knight game should be. No other superhero game comes close. With his vast array of skills, sure, it's possible for Batman to knock his enemies silly. Ninja nga siya, diba? But the Bruce is still human, and his kung fu is no match for a semi-automatic. Ilang bala lang at dedo na si Paniki Man. That's why stealth is very important in Arkham Asylum. Using his surroundings, Batman can surprise enemies in a number of ways. Being on detective mode, a large portion of the time gives you a big edge when planning your next move. Gargoyles are also just as important. When swinging from one fugly statue to another, you are undetectable to enemies. Do this to get in position. It's important to pick off enemies one by one from the top. One way is to use your batarang on a thug to stun him. Be sure to glide down, knock him out, and swing back up. Keep moving so they don't figure out where you are. You can also use your explosive gel to take out enemies from a distance. When a baddie gets close, just press the trigger and he's no longer a problem. At this point, those nasty henchmen should be shaking in their Aquaman undies. See those gratings on the floor? Hiding under those is a great way to go peekaboo on unsuspecting goons. Just follow an armed gunman and go for the silent takedown. My fave move though is this. When a thug is under you, swing upside down and grab him. You can then leave him hanging for all to see. Di pa natakot kalaban mo dito? Ewan ko na lang. You know, once in our lives, lalo na when we were kids, we dreamt of becoming a spy. Lalo na before when we used to watch mga James Bond movies tsaka yung mga gadgets nila. At paano nga ba maging isang super duper spy? Here are some tips that we came up with. First and foremost is to have a good education. Para naman alam mo ang mga theories pagdating sa espionage facets tulad ng disguise, deception, information security at surveillance. Kaakbay ng pagiging isang spy ang pagsusuot ng snazzy designer clothes. Part ito ng cover-up para ma-infiltrate mo ang high society na kung saan nabibilang ang halos lahat ng masasamang elementong tinitiktikan ng mga dekalibreng spy. Isipin nyo to kung gusgusin ang outfit nyo, papapasukin ka ba sa isang hotel or kahit sa mall na lang? Of course! Kung parati kang pogi at ulala sexy, sa swabe mong outfit at mga galaw, kasama sa pagiging spy ang pagkakaroon ng maraming chicks at cats. Aside from the info na pwede mong gatasin mula sa kanila, having them good-looking gals and guys around you give you added protection. Lalo na kung nabotch ang cover mo, pwede mo silang maging human shield. Pero eto, kailangan ng isang spy ang isang boss na may stoic face or mysterious personality na nakakausap mo lang gamit ang telepono or voice teleconferencing machine. Di rin pahuhuli ang isang loyal sidekick, either isang mad scientist na magde-develop at gagawa para sa'yo ng mga cool gadgets, or isang foot soldier na handang tulungan ka sa actual na operation. And last, dapat techie ka. Kasi naman halos lahat ng up-to-date at modern gadgets ay kailangan mong gamitin para mag-survive at matapos ang mission mo. Solid Snake isn't exactly on the top of my list of comedians, but you really gotta check this one out.
It's pure slapstick right out of the Benny Hill show, or let's say Tropang Trompo. But enough of the intro. Check this out. Mantaking mong mapikon si Solid Snake nang matalo sa trip to Jerusalem.
Pero dude, kung yung kalaban ko meron ding automatic rifle, malamang pagbibigyan ko rin yun, no?
Hindi po to replay. Inuulit lang namin katanungan para manalo ng voucher code sa RAN, Cabal, and Audition Online. Ang tanong, anong gamit na pinagtago ni Dayan sa episode na to? Ang hirap nito. Sino ba gumawa nito? Is it A, box? Or is it B, socks? Type MOG, space, the letter of your choice, and send that to 2948 for Globe, TM, Sun, Smart, TNT, or Red Mobile subscribers. Winners will be selected via electronic raffle, and upon notification and verification, will get to choose one voucher code from the game of their choice.
Now you can even send your comments and suggestions via text message. Simply key in MOG space message space your name space your message and send to 2948. Get in touch with us and we may even read your messages on air. So get in the MOG TV and get texting now.
Tara na! Text na!